A few weeks ago, yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago, one of my friends in a Facebook group made the comment that I was the most organized person in the world and I could achieve everything, and everything was always done in time. And it was like I had no flaws in my organization. Well, I can tell you it's not the case. I have goals and I do everything to reach them. That is very true, but I am by far not perfect at all. This being said, I have 7 non negotiables or principles, however you want to call them, in my life that help me to achieve goals and that sustain my habits. Habits being systems for my goals. Because it's nice to have goals. You can write them, you can put them on the wall, you can read them every day, you can say them out loud. But if you do not have systems to support your journey to that goal, nothing is going to happen. However, to support the habits, you must have some principles. And that is what I want to share with you today. I have at least 7 of them that I have identified and that I want to share with you because maybe one of them, if you implement it, will help you to get to where you want to go easier and faster and with more grace. I don't know, but here they are. My first non negotiable, my first principle that starts every day is my morning routine. That is something that is so dear to my heart. I learned it a few years ago from a book called The Miracle Morning, written by Hal Elrod. I will put a link in the description. And yeah, it's an affiliate link. And I will make a few cents if you buy it, but you won't retire me, I can tell you. Anyway, it's a book that opened my eyes about getting grounded. It's also an inspiring story, I must say. And it allows me every morning to start the right way by following a few habits, routines, like starting with a glass of water, meditating, journaling, envisioning my day. I can start it knowing where I go. Does my day get derailed sometimes? Of course it does, like everybody's day. But because I have started it the right way, I also don't let anyone or anything derail it out of what I wanted to do, which will be another principle I will talk about. It makes me mentally ready for my day, for what comes. I see the the end of my day already. I can tell how my day ideally should go. And once again, it's not always the case. Like technical issues when I record YouTube videos, they happen. But I also have created kind of a serenity in myself in the morning. And once I start my working day, I know exactly where I'm going, if that makes sense. So that part of the day where I get up and I start to ground myself is really a big part of my day. And sometimes I don't have the time to do it all because I have an earlier appointment, because I go with my husband, visit houses for our other business. And I just do then a few minutes of each. Instead of doing 15 minutes, I will do 2 or 3 minutes. But it's the fact that I can stay in that habit to start my day right that make my days go better. And I would invite you to try something like that. And it doesn't have to be the same as what's in the book or the same as me. It must be something that fits your day, that fits your lifestyle, but that gives you that little pep in your step for the day. And that is, for me, really a principle. Uh, it's something that I don't feel good when I don't start my day like that. That is the first principle. The second principle, the second non-negotiable, is something that is akin to focus. Let me explain. There was a time where I had a huge FOMO, fear of missing out, or the shiny object syndrome. You know, something would come across my desk on my computer, whatever, or someone would say something, and I would say, oh, yeah, that is going to work much better than what I do. It's not true. It works for them. It may work for me, but I would change and not be consistent with what I was doing and just jump from one thing to the other because I was afraid to miss on things, which is totally ridiculous. Now I'm more focused. Here is my thought process. So something inevitably comes across my desk, or I see something on Facebook, or I receive an email, and it would pique my interest. But my first question now is this serving my purpose? So I don't close the door on opportunities. I am just wondering first if it serves my purpose. That is also why purpose is the first thing you need when you start a business. If the answer is no, I will totally forget it right away. And sometimes it goes very fast. If the answer is yes or maybe, I have a special folder where I will put that in there. And over time, it may lose its interest or it may stay there. But because I have divided my year in four quarters, and each quarter I want to achieve something, I don't let anything come between me and that goal and interfere with the consistency I need to achieve that goal. So, focus, ask myself the question, is it aligned with my purpose? Is it aligned with my goal? If it's aligned with my goal, I may look at it during the same quarter. If it's aligned with my purpose, I will put it in that folder. But if it is not, it gets deleted and no questions asked anymore. This is, it has helped me tremendously in achieving my goals and in moving forward and in having more serenity again about where I am going. I am not scattered and I know exactly where I go. Does that make sense? My third principle is to take care of my health. And I don't know why I put it in the third place. It's actually uh, no. My health should come in the first place, but I have put it in the third place to explain to you. Uh, the way I see it is that if I'm not healthy, I cannot do what I want to do. I think everybody can agree with that. And I am by far not a health buff. I have no gym membership, but I walk every day, at least 10,000 steps. I don't take protein shakes and all this, but we make the food at home. And we also very, very rarely eat junk food. First of all, I don't like that. It has a terrible taste to me. So I cook every day and I control what comes on our plates. Uh, we also make sure that we drink enough water, which is very difficult for me. I am never thirsty. And I need my Fitbit that tells me my steps to also tell me to go and drink a glass of water. But that, you know, everybody has problems like that. It's something that is so important. We rarely eat at a restaurant, and when we do, it's never fast food. It's never a place where we don't know what we eat. It's very rare, and we sleep enough. That has been a problem for me for some time. I found a fantastic supplement. It's non-addictive. If you want to know what it is, just make a comment and I will tell you. I don't want to put an affiliate link or nothing in the there, but it helps. And something that started to help me, if you don't want to buy anything incredibly expensive, is magnesium. And I must say that now 80% of the time I sleep well, but it seems to be a problem for so many people. Anyway, like everybody else, we have been through the pandemic. We have been sick, but we have gone through it without seeing a doctor, nothing, because we both are, and I knock on wood, we both are in good health. So that is so important. Take care of your health, people. You are going to be so happy you did. My next principle, sorry, is boundaries. Boundaries in time and people. They kind of go together, especially the people about the time. Well, and the time about the people too, because you will see in my next non-negotiable that it kind of goes together. But boundaries. We have reached an age where the most important thing in life is not work. It's important. Money is important, work is important, but also a balanced life regarding health, regarding habits you create is important. The I cannot imagine anymore working like I did when I was in my 20s, 30s, even 40s, where I would arrive, because I was in the corporate world, I would arrive in the office at 7 a.m. and leave around 7, 8 p.m. and have a few hours of sleep and start over the next day. To give you an example, the year 2000, I was working for an IT company and we were bringing a bank to the year 2000, changing their currency, changing their um, software and everything. I think I worked for 4 days, going home every day for an hour to take a shower and go back. I don't see myself doing that anymore. There are other things that became important, and now I have hours. I am in my office or I work and I have to go out, but around 5, 5:30, I make sure that I close everything in my office. I don't answer any phone calls anymore, and I am done with social media. It can be that a friend tries to call me over social media. If it's a real friend in real life, I will answer. But that's it. My phone doesn't ring anymore. I am done. And it's possible because of that focus I was talking about. It's possible because I know exactly what my purpose is. I know exactly where I go. So the the fact that I know my pen can fall is liberating. I know tomorrow is another day. So Scarlett O'Hara uh, tells us that tomorrow is another day, right? Yeah, tomorrow is another day to tackle something else because you are going to see with my next principle that I truly need to do that. I hope you will think about it. And those boundaries bring me to my next non negotiable. It's more non negotiable than it is a principle. Uh, Life is short, people. Life is really short. You probably have already found that yourself. So, my important people in my life, which is my husband, my parents, the family, and my friends, have a high priority in my life. If I didn't have those time boundaries and people boundaries, people who are important, but not as important as my husband, my family, and my friends, I would not have the time to take care of those important people. Every single day, I want to spend time with my husband. Lately, I have seen friends losing their spouse and they are desperate. They never tell me, I wish I had been a little bit more in the office or I had talked less to him or her. No, they are telling me, oh my goodness, if I had known, I would have hugged him or her more. I would have kissed him or her more. I would have been more attentive, but they never say I would have worked more. So every single day, I want to spend time with my husband, which we do while I'm cooking. He sits on the other side of the island and we talk. We talk about the day, we talk about whatever we want to talk about, but we spend time together. My parents, well, I'm about to turn 65. So you can imagine that my parents are not 20 anymore. As of this time, my mom is 88, my dad is 92, and they are in Belgium and I am in the United States, which means we are far from each other. We don't see each other much. So I make it a point to call them every single morning. I have a little crossword puzzle game with my dad every day, and we connect, we talk, we laugh, we talk about our life, but every single day we hear each other. For my friends, I very much so like to entertain, to cook for them, to have them over for dinner, to go out with them for dinner. But I want to stay in touch with my real friends, the people I know that I can call at any time if something happens for good or bad. That is really, for me, the basis of my life. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing to be able to be with them because my people are priceless for me. My sixth non negotiable is daily learning. I want to learn something every single day, whether it's for my craft, my coaching, uh, marketing, hobbies like cooking, it doesn't matter. I want to learn every single day because as long as I learn, I move forward. As long as I learn about self improvement, about technical issues to solve with YouTube, well, not so much YouTube than my phone, uh, about a better coaching technique, better listening, better marketing. I am all for that because a brain is like a muscle. It must be maintained. And I want to do that every day. I feel so energized when I have learned something new and then I can apply it, I can try it. And it works or it doesn't work, doesn't matter. If it works, great, I can go to something else. If it doesn't work, I must find out much more. But I must find something to learn every single day. I hope you too. And my last non negotiable, you may have actually guessed it, it's my evening routine. Winding down, making sure that everything in the house is in order. I even do my little tour to make sure that all the doors are locked. Yeah, I'm like that. Uh, it's kind of, you start your day with the morning routine and you close your day with the evening routine. My evening routine is really not learning about anything. It's more about absolutely no screens anymore, no noise anymore, just maybe journaling a little bit, but it's reading a novel and getting ready for bed and be ready for the next day because that's what comes next. And I like to get up with a lot of enthusiasm, and therefore I need a good night of sleep, which, eluded me sometimes. But the evening routine closes my day. And I live by all those principles every single day, or as much as I can. What about you? Put it in the comments if you have principles like that in your day, because I like to learn from other people too. Would you? Thank you. And before I give you a bonus non negotiable, I will ask you that if you like this video, please push the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. It allows me to reach more people and to grow my channel. That would be wonderful. Thank you. And here is my eighth principle: a day without laughter is a lost day. I will do whatever it takes to laugh every single day and to make my husband laugh every single day. Because for me, that is the best medicine. I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye bye.